Hey, welcome back. Ruben here, your host for Path TV. My guest, Larry Sharpe, who, again, I can never introduce you. Why don't you just introduce yourself?
I'm the Neo Sage. Neo Sage.
All right, you are the Neo Sage.
That's who I am. Neo-Sage.com, and you know. The one and the only.
Last episode, we were talking about your Facebook status updates, how you're pretty much projecting your personal self on there. But in a way, you're marketing yourself because you're being front of mind to other people. And I guess we were talking about status updates and where you got those ideas
Quotes
from.
and things of that sort.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I pick quotes from books that are in my field. I'm an influence guru, or at least I tell you that I am. So I'm an influence guru, right? So I'll find sales books or psychology books or books on power, authority, even seduction, whatever I can find. People who are good politicians, moving the crowd. But I will not do the standard, people buy from people they like. That's standard garbage. Anyone can do that. I find the obscure quotes, the things that are controversial. That I'll find. I'll put that out there. People will see what I'm talking about. I do some quotes myself, things that I believe in. I'll do that also. And I'll ask questions.
You purposely do this just thinking about your audience on Facebook?
Yes, 100%. Wow.
And that's good. No, I'm saying that's.
I am saying the people who link to me in general, the people who are in my world, tend to be people who came to me because I met them someplace. Networking event, a trade association, friend, something, and they know who I am.
Right.
So I'm projecting that. It's who I am. So I project that type of quote. I'll ask open-ended questions, very open-ended. Like I remember one, I guess this had to be last year. I asked, what's the face of love? And people come up with everything. My daughter, Jesus, God, my mother, I don't know, jokes, blah, blah, blah.
And has nothing to do with business, yet you had that virtual conversation with
That's the second part that I was talking about.
Right.
Think about that. 20 people replied to that at least, back and forth.
Right.
If 20 replied, 40 saw it and didn't reply.
Yeah.
Right? 40 saw it and didn't reply. That's 60 people who saw that, at least. 60 people who saw that. How long would it take me to get on the phone and talk to those 60 people? 3 months? To grab those people, get them and have a conversation?
Oh, very good.
Instead, those people had a conversation with me and others in my world.
Right.
So I'm creating community, and people revolving around me. People are waiting often to get my questions. They're waiting to respond to them.
So they're anticipating.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
And it's funny. In a way, you've leveraged it now to be your marketing tool, but you communicate with people even on a personal level. So I think it benefits you in both ways.
Insanely well, because the second part is when they tell me what they feel, I now know my audience better.
Right.
They know me, I know them. So when I meet them at the next networking event, at the next trade association, when I'm out, on Manhattan streets meeting people, all the time people say, Larry, thanks for that Facebook note. Yeah, so you're doing this now, you're doing that now. I saw that class you're doing, I saw this. All the time.
I don't want to forget to ask you, are you one of those that, because I know you're using that tool, I had told you about Hootsuite.com. Are you deploying your status update to multiple networks at the same time?
Yes, absolutely. I do it to LinkedIn, I do it to Facebook, and I also do it to Twitter. I have 2 Twitter accounts.
Now, I'm going to disagree, and I don't know if I should do it in another episode.
You want to do that episode?
3 weeks long of Larry Sharpe. Is that possible?
We can do 6.
This is going to be This is going to be a record. I've never done this.
There we go. I love it.
Or maybe I'll do back to back.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, tune in because I'm going to disagree on the status updates.
He's going to look really bad, so tune in. He's going to look terrible. Bad idea.
Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Take care.